everyone, it's Laynie and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, oh my goodness, welcome. If you're returning to my channel, thank you so very much. It means the world to me. If you guys enjoy makeup content, fragrance content, and lifestyle content, then make sure you click that subscribe button, join the fam, you will not regret it. If the coloring looks a little bit off today, that's because it's like super duper gloomy outside today, so it's very gray. I tried with my studio lighting here, but it's never quite the same on a day like today. I'm really excited to dive into today's video with you guys because it's been a hot minute since I've really dived into makeup products. If you're not new here, you know I'm really trying to use up things in my collection that I don't love and really focus in on only purchasing products I love, but you know a good deal gets me. So Black Friday, a little ad popped up on my feed saying all Joa products are 40% off. And I have tried out Joa products before from CVS. That is where I've picked them up before. I don't think I've ever purchased from their website before, but it got me. It got me, you guys. I was like, oh, and they have a new foundation? Okay, I'm in. So yes, I picked up a whole bunch of face products, complexion products, things to try out to give you the tea on, to let you know, is Joa products worth it or not? So if you want to see me try these out in my first impressions and some not so first impressions, then just keep watching. The product here that is not a first impression that I already know I'm obsessed with is this bad boy right here. This is their Joa Blur Activator Mineral Primer. This is amazing. If you want smoothing to make your skin just look perfect, this will do it. If you want a super duper affordable dupe for the Hourglass Mineral Veil, like this is like the exact same thing. It's very liquidy. It comes out very white, just like the Mineral Veil. It can leave a little bit of a cast, but I think even on darker complected skin, I'm hopeful that it wouldn't leave a white cast once you get your makeup on. But again, I can't speak from experience, but I do feel like this is one that works in nicely and products apply beautifully over, so I hope it wouldn't. But it's very thin. It doesn't feel like peely under your fingers. It doesn't feel heavy or cakey like a super duper pore feeling. Like, it's not like Professional, how that has that thickness to it. No, this is like ultra thin, so smooth. It has camellia oil. I don't know anything about it, so I'm guessing it's nice and hydrating. Love this stuff. Before I hop into the foundation I'm really excited to try out, I am going to dive into a brow product that I'm hopeful is amazing because I love the idea of it. This is their Joa Brow Down to Me. I guess like bow down to me. It's a fun kind of weird play on words, but anyways. This has the pencil on one end and the gel on the other. And I feel like this idea is like so good because I currently am obsessed with using my e.l.f. brow pencil with their brow gel. Like, I can't really just skip one or the other. I'm loving the two together. So, hopeful that this will work. I picked up the shade Brunette. The only thing, I wonder is like, will they kind of run out at the same time? Like, am I going to go through them at the same pace? Because if not, then it could be a little bit wasteful because I'm tossing, let's say, like a half-used brow pencil because the gel is out, or I'm throwing away the brow gel because I'm out of the pencil, So, depending on how you go through the products, it could be a really good money saver, time saver, the fact that I don't have to dig for two products, but it could be wasteful. I have basically stopped doing things with my brows. I used to get them threaded, was a big fan. Now all I do is make sure I don't have an unibrow, and I'm good to go. Maybe it's not even the pandemic that did that to me. It might just be motherhood. But, they happened at the same time, so. I always have a hard time angling myself so I can see what I'm doing and show you guys at the same time. I think I could have almost gone a little darker. It seems, for my current hair color, it seems a little on the warm side. ooh, the color might be a little bit off for me. It's not terrible, but I've been doing more of like a cool tone because my hair now doesn't have much warmth to it. It's not black, but it's very dark brown. And this is coming across a little warmish brown. My eyebrows honestly are pretty cool toned to begin with. Pretty darn cool toned. Ignore all the grays creeping through, that regrowth from losing my hair postpartum. Can you guys see it? Do you see all that twinkle in there? It could be a little bit softer, but maybe as I use it, you know, it'll soften up a little bit. Sometimes the top layer of products can be a little firm, but I'm just having a rough time really shaping them. Like my e.l.f. brow pencil, I can really shape them, even though it's not an ultra thin, precise pencil. It's just creamy enough that I can really make a nice line. Like, I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. The top of the brow is not as hard. It's something about, it's hard to see the tip of the pencil due to the chunkiness here. That's what's making it harder for me to kind of define that lower line in the brow. The color, now that I've kind of filled it in more, is not terrible. It's not looking as warm when I get more applied. I could live with this color. If you have hair similar to mine, it's not bad. You could go darker, but then you like run into, I don't want like black brows, because black brows on me are too harsh. It looks like I went in with like a Sharpie. So I think the color works. The gel looks a little bit lighter. We'll see. I don't really fill in the front part except for with the gel. At least that's what I've been doing with my e.l.f. Yeah, the gel is too light. I actually made that mistake with my recent e.l.f. brow gel purchase. I grabbed the wrong one. It's like this works. Like, I'm not going to look like a freak out in public with this lightness in my brows, but I really prefer a shade down from this. Because again, I feel like when it goes lighter, it starts to get a little bit more warm toned. I don't think it's going to be like an ultra stiff hold, which is fine by me. I don't have to have ultra stiff hold. I kind of do it more for just giving a little extra fullness, a little bit more fluffiness. The brow gel has allowed me to see a lot of sparse spots with the pencil. Oh wow, I got way too much product there. There's quite a bit on the spoolie, so it is a little easy to go heavy-handed. There's very much me right now that wants to just wipe these bad boys off and never look back. I'm not a fan. This will not be replacing my e.l.f. brow pencil and brow gel. I don't think it's a terrible product, but for me, it's just, it doesn't work how I like. I don't like the way my brows look. I don't like the way they feel. Like this little like $2 or $3 pencil works much better for me. I like the way my brows look much better. I can get a better line. The brow gel, I would say the brow gel is similar, honestly. The two brow gels, this one and my tried and true e.l.f., very similar. What about the wand? The wand on the e.l.f. is actually a little bit more narrow. I think a little bit easier to use. Like, these aren't terrible. I will use this up, but I don't love how my brows look. When I get my bangs down, you won't even notice, but not my favorite. Don't think this would be something I would recommend. Now we're going to dive into a product I'm really excited to try. I purchased their Joa Crystal Glow Primedation. Radiant coverage and care all in one foundation is what it claims here. Now they did send me also this sample pack. I think it's got different shades inside. I don't want to bust it open. Yes, has different shades. There is a promo code on the back, and so I want to give it away to someone. I haven't been able to do giveaways in a while because being a parent's expensive, but I would love to send this out to someone as just a little thank you, just a quick little giveaway. So just comment down below, please leave me a Instagram handle where I can message you and I will pick a random winner and get this sent out. I picked up the shade LN040. It claims to be foundation and primer and skincare. Have all day radiant finish, medium coverage. It contains hyaluronic acid, collagen crystallide, peptide, and blue light defense. I love all of that. Now I did go in with a primer already because I'm a sucker for that blur activator. It's amazing. Like that, I highly recommend to you guys. Have used it many times. It's so good. And I must say, I really like this packaging. It's a little bit simple, but at the same time, like, I feel like this looks like something I could pick up at, honestly, like Sephora. It just has that kind of modern, simplistic vibe. 1.01 fluid ounce, cruelty free. What could go wrong? Actually, a lot. Hopefully it looks good. We shall see. I'm going to go in with, I think I'll use my Morphe brush. It's been a hot minute. I hope the color is okay. I did light neutral. Oh, she dark. Oh, this would be more my summer shade. That is like tan. Light neutral. Okay, so if you're similar skin tone to me, would definitely look in the fair range. Oh wow, that is my summer shade, you guys. That's me with a tan. I feel like in a lot of lines, this could be pushing on some medium here. It's looking really pretty in its application, which is actually kind of bumming me out that it's not the right color. I'm like on that line with my skin tone that I'm always afraid to hit fair because then I end up getting a foundation that's like paper white and I look ghostly. But then, you know, I did this light one and now I look crazy. I'm gonna have to work this one down real far. This is dark, even behind the ears. Okay, anyways, outside of the insane color, I am loving how it looks. If you love a very, very, very realistic skin finish, this is awesome. It has just enough shine that it looks extremely skin-like. My pores don't look amazing, like even using that blur activator in this, like I feel like it's a little bit accentuating my pores. Like they've looked better. I've seen things that look better. If I was going to wear this again, which I will, but not until this summer, I would probably put a pore filler right in here because that's where I feel like it's really accentuating my pores. I just can't get over the color. Okay, anyways. The coverage is nice. I think medium is very honest. It's definitely not full coverage, but it's not light either. It's got a nice bit of coverage. I feel like it's canceling out discoloration, hiding a few things that I want to hide. I'm excited to bust this back out this summer when I have some color because this looks really nice. This is one of those products you could just throw on and look like your skin but better. If you're wanting kind of just a easy grab and go product. It's blending out nicely. I'm not having to like make it work or blend like crazy. It's just buffing into the skin nicely. I'm going to go a little bit in here. Let's just see how it gets rid of a little bit of color here. I actually really like this. I'm sad I didn't get a color that matches me better. I hope this doesn't oxidize or I will be looking crazy by the end of the day, but this is really pretty. It doesn't look heavy at all. It doesn't look cakey. It doesn't look like it's sitting on top of my skin. It looks like one with my skin. Honestly, like you throw this on, this is the kind of product people are like, is she wearing makeup? Is she not wearing makeup? It looks that much like skin. But I will wear it all day and definitely leave a pinned comment down below when I post this to let you guys know how it wears. I also picked up the Truly Yours Dark Circle Concealer and I have to tell you a little story time with this. So I opened the box when this all arrived, opened this, hadn't even opened it, like it was still sealed, and when I looked through this foggy little container, it had like black something all over the sponge. Freaked me out. I was guessing it looked like mold. So I contacted them, they definitely handled it, sent me a new one. That is why I'm willing to put this on my face, but I get it, things happen, things go wrong. My guess is some of like the more liquidy components to the actual concealer maybe leak through the sponge in the shipping store or storage process, and some mold grew. Wasn't going to risk putting that on my face, can guarantee that. So they sent me a new one. I have used this before. I actually really enjoyed this concealer a lot. I thought about getting the wand one, but I was just like, oh, I don't know. I kind of want to go back and test this one out again. I wore it yesterday, and this is supposed to help cancel out dark circles, and I really get dark circles. It's something I struggle with. I get really blue and dark under the eyes. The only thing is I don't love a sponge tip concealer. I've mentioned this so many other times. It's not my favorite because if you're not using it quickly, it seems very unsanitary, but I've really been kind of on this kick with sticking to a set like concealer, to a set powder until I use it up. Like I'm trying to really use my collection, so I will focus on using this one up so I'm not as worried about it. But if you have a large collection, sponge tips I don't recommend because they aren't as sanitary. If you have a small collection and you're going to use it up quickly, definitely worth it. It is a good concealer. I picked up the shade Porcelain. Sorry about all the noise. My daughter got toys for Christmas and she's into them. So actually, I'm not sorry. She's having a blast. Let's see. I think I'll go in with, I'm going to go old school and just use my finger and tap it out. This will also kind of help tame down how tan I look right now, or make me look even more tan in comparison. It stays put really nicely and it really does cancel out those dark circles. I feel like actually these two products go really well together because they're both so thin. Like if you are into that more natural looking complexion, these are products you could use together that, again, I think people would look at you and be like, is she wearing complexion products or does she just have really beautiful skin? Because like they're just so thin, they don't sit on the skin, they really sink in. So I think those actually look extremely nice together, and when I bust this back out this summer, I'm probably gonna have to pick up another one of these because I really like how those look together. I'm actually I'm really loving these products, like a lot. This is actually exciting to me. This is the first time in a while I've played with new products, let alone products like I really love and could see repurchasing and putting back into my collection, because that is my goal now with my makeup collection and eventually my perfume collection as I'm kind of training my nose. Like I just want to find those products I love and want to always have in my collection. You know, one thing I forgot, or I didn't even think to check, was if Joa has powder products. I honestly don't know off the top of my head. So I am going to set this because I am a big setter. I gotta use my powder. I'm going to go in with a little translucent under the eyes. And I'm not gonna do any crazy makeup today because I'm just taking my daughter to the little playground at the mall. We're gonna have a chill final holiday weekend day as a family, which I'm excited about. So, you know, I don't need to be all super done up, but I love feeling my best whenever I go somewhere. And makeup helps me do that. So that just looks really nice, really natural, not heavy or cakey. Like, I'm loving it. Then I'm debating on if I want to go in with my L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear, only because I'm like, is this going to make me too tan? Oh well, let's try it. Just going to do a little light powder over top. Even with powder, still don't look heavy cakey. It definitely did mattify it. That's why I have another product here to share with you guys in just a second. But I definitely feel like I need some blush. I can skip the contouring bronzing part of my routine, but I always need blush, even if I just do a simple complexion, because I just feel like it brings so much life and joy to the face. So I'm gonna just pop on, and I'm using the same brush because you might wonder why, because I don't want to clean other ones, that's why. Okay, so I'm gonna stop there because, like I said, I'm not trying to do like something crazy today. I'm just going to now pop on two other products I want to share with you guys. So I did pick up a mini because I have so many setting sprays to get through, but this is their Joa Crystal Glow. Like I said, I just got a mini. It's got the crystallide and the hyaluronic acid. It's supposed to be luxurious cream mist for long-lasting hydration. It says you could use all over face and body, prep, fix, or freshen. So I'm looking at it more as like something to just bring back a little bit of moisture that the powder took away. Let's do a test spray. Ooh, it's got a nice mister, you guys. Really nice. That's important to me. Ooh, she smells good. It's very spa-like. It's not like overly fragranced, but it's very spa-like, fresh, lightly floral. Then I'm going to go back in with the brush because I always just like to pat in my setting sprays just so there's no bubbles or extra wet spots. I feel like it brought some moisture back to my face, but it doesn't look crazy. It does look very moisturized, I must say. Like, I hope you guys can see that. I'm looking quite moisturized. This is not one I would recommend for oily skin. I think it would probably get pretty oily throughout the day. But in the winter time, I don't think I could get away with this in the summer because I'm more combo in the summer. One thing I will say is I feel like it is glowy enough that it has kind of hit under my eyes where it's kind of bringing out some of that sunkenness because of catching the light. But overall, I actually really like it. I would definitely consider repurchasing. I love the smell. It's very luxurious and spa-like, which I appreciate. I go through a lot of mascara. I like to apply mascara, and you use it up so fast. You're not supposed to use it for more than 3 months. I can't justify spending big bucks on mascara. So I love testing out drugstore mascara. So I did pick up the Joa Lash Up Rising, and I will say it's not my favorite. Like, I'm gonna use it. You know, it's not so bad I can't use it, so that's the good thing. But it's not my favorite. I don't like really waterproof mascaras, but I want some oomph to my lashes, especially when it comes to the thickness. Like, I want volume, and this isn't bad. Like, you'll see, it looks good. It gives you kind of a wispy lash if you like more of a wispy look. I find the brush doesn't do a ton for separating, like they can get a little stuck together. So I think that's why this isn't my favorite, but again, it's not bad at all. I'm not even saying it's not worth a try. It's just all about what you are looking for from your mascara. I do think it's actually, I just opened this like 2 days ago and I feel like it is performing better. A lot of mascaras, I feel like they do kind of have to sit out for a few days. Like, there's something about just the air getting in there, drying them up just like slightly, that they do like tend to keep performing better and better. This wand does nothing for separating, and I find that it gets, I hit the back of my like lid area more with this one. I think I like ones that are a little bit almost like brush-like. Not a terrible mascara, but definitely not my favorite. Maybe worth a try, but honestly I think there are cheaper, even better ones out there. I didn't pick up any lips from them because I am like fully stacked in my collection currently. Like, I'm trying not to buy more lip products, so I'm gonna grab one that I already have and just throw it on because I look naked. Are you down here? What's up? Honey, come see Mama! You won't believe how big she's gotten, you guys. Honey! Honey! Did she poop?
Huh?
Tony, did you bring her down here because she pooped?
I don't know if she did or not. She stinks.
She smells.
Huh?
She smells. Yeah, that's the only reason you brought her down here. Can you say hi? Or are you looking at all of Mama's makeup wanting to stick it in your mouth? Hey, can you look up? Look at them. Say hi. Can you tell them, hello world, I'm here. Yeah? Tell them, I'm so big now. I'm a big girl. Say, I'm a big girl. What? Yeah? 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 Tell them I'm a big girl. Yeah, you're Mommy's girl. Alright, well, let me close out my video and I'll come help you change your diaper. Alright guys, that is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed hanging out. I know I did. Honestly, I'm loving how my complexion looks. I think it looks super natural, super pretty. It feels extremely lightweight. Like, I honestly don't even feel like I have makeup on, which I love. If you are kind of a minimalist, but you want to feel better, this primedation, yes, primedation is definitely something I would recommend. I honestly do really enjoy this concealer. It's ultra lightweight, but I feel like it's doing a good job. The only product, honestly, that I tried out that I'm not loving is their Lash Up mascara. Not terrible, not the best I've ever used. Oh, yes, and brows. definitely not gonna repurchase this brow product. I just can't go wrong with my e.l.f. I just love e.l.f. so much. But yes, you guys, I better go change a stinky diaper upstairs. Welcome to my life. And yeah, as always, please try to stay positive, because at the end of the day, that is truly all we could try to do. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.